Hello, welcome to some mechanical mastery. Last time we were in this pack, we were unable to continue because of constant crashes, but we are back over here now after I was told that there was a fix in the latest version, and that does seem to be the case. Yesterday, when I tested this out by trying the same process, my pack did not crash when I died, so that's a good sign. So, yeah, we were back in the pack, and I have almost no idea what I was doing. I remember that I made the gas burning generator over here, so we shouldn't have any power issues anymore. I think we got refined storage, and this was the process for the basic mechanical crystal. So this would probably be a lot easier to do now with refined storage. Although I do need to make the transmutation interface because this thing can basically access all of your inventory from your transmutation tablet. So it would be a really good thing to have because it can interface with refined storage. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and make that first. So the first thing we need to do is make some red matter and dark matter blocks. Now I think we have dark matter. Yes, we do. So how do you make red matter? Red matter. Oh, hang on. Just making sure my sounds are playing. Okay, I don't know if my Minecraft audio is being captured or not. Just give me a moment. Nope, it was not. Now it should be. There we go. Okay, so what was I doing? Red matter. So red matter is just 6 Eternalis fuel and 3 dark matter. So we should be able to do this. Why are you doing this? What is this? Huh? That's weird. Apparently that was a quest. Did they add more quests in this? Oh, they may have. When placed on a pedestal, dramatically increases nearby machine speed. So the watch of flowing time would be useful. And then what is this? Due to their internal RF transfer limit, thermal machines usually don't behave when combined with tick accelerating like the watch of flowing time. The solution: increase their transfer limit, of course. The ideal setup for a machine is 1 resonant integral component and 3 localized time destabilizer augments. So, did this guy, the person making the pack, actually add a thermal augment that can bypass their internal power limits? It looks like it. So, for that, you need some ether gas and some extended crafting stuff, and then the advanced mechanical essence. Oh, okay, okay. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I'll give it to them. Okay, I need to make red matter though. So red matter. There we go. And since we have one, we can now learn this. Did I already have red matter? I might have. I don't know. Okay, so let's make the blocks. One, two, three, four. Oh, those are advancements. I was thinking those are quests. Okay, so energy condenser Mark II. And we need more of those. I think this should be enough. 1, 2, 3. And that should be the transmutation interface. I'm going to remove the quartz drawer because we don't really need this right now. And if we put... Hey, Canal! So if we put the transmutation interface down here, with the priority set to high, Ah, there you go. Look at that. Nice. So we should be able to see everything that's inside of um, our, our transportation table. Now, Quartz doesn't have an EMC value, unfortunately. That are doing the mechanical of the masteries. Indeed. Indeed. So apparently the issue was fixed, so I'm back in here. Because Stoneblock has been giving me just way too many issues lately. I'm gonna wait till they sort out their issues. Yeah, just way too much. Okay, so this thing looks like it's updating in real time. So I guess that's cool. And if I take something out, then it immediately affects everything else. So that's nice. Okay, so oh, we were working on fissile fuel production. Fissile fuel. Now, does fluoride have EMC? Fluoride or does have EMC, or the fluoride itself doesn't. So we'll probably need to add some processing for that. Now, what's the easiest way to process fissile fuel? So it's the enrichment chamber. We'll need to add an enrichment chamber so that we can get the fluoride, then that goes into the chemical dissolution chamber. Okay, that's pretty easy. Okay, so what is this? Oh, that's the blaze spawner. Okay, we don't want to get rid of that. Oh, I think we were using that to get the blaze rods. Yeah, we have only 4 blaze rods. I don't remember what we were using them for. Um, was it for the blaze cakes? I don't think so. We do need to make the fractionating still, because this thing is going to be used to make the light oil of the refined fuel. So refined fuel comes from, yeah, it comes from light oil. That's the thing you hate about mech ore processing. The crystals can only go through the enrichment chamber. Well, I mean, you could put them through immersive engineering, although I don't know why you would. This is much easier. The enrichment chamber. Okay, should I remove this entire thing? Because I don't think we need this anymore. I mean, I'll keep it for now. Might remove it later. Okay, so for fissile fuel, we need the isotopic centrifuge, we need chemical oxidizers. Yeah, but for all of this, we're going to need mechanism, which I don't think we really have. Like, we only have the infuser and the enrichment chamber. I should automate all the crystal thingies for the pack. Gonna have to get there eventually. Yeah, I'm thinking for the mechanical crystals. So for the basic one, we already have it automated. For the regular one, you need to mix it in a mixer. So I'm thinking I'm going to set up a separate process for this, where I'll keep one stack of mechanical essence in a drawer, and then the remaining after that can go into my system, into my EMC, so that we can have at least one stack of these that can be used to make the next tier. But for that, I'm gonna have to change up everything that we've done over here. So I need to figure that out. It's been a while since I played this, so not sure, but it might be worth setting up 2 of each of these. It might be. It might be. There's nothing really stopping me from doing it. It's basically just an extra one of these processes. So I could do it. What I think I want to focus on today, though, right now, is trying to set up some auto crafting. Because all of this stuff, it takes a while to craft, so might as well set it up in auto crafting, right? And we do have the extra storage crafters, so let's go ahead and try to set these up. Let's see. Machine casing. 2 of these. 2 of the diamond ones. And I'm out of diamonds. How predictable. That should give me at least 4, if not more. Actually getting frustrated in nether chemistry because the miniature field projector things are butts. Yeah, I never liked those. They've always been buggy. Ever since the first time I used them. The first time I used them was in Seopolis. And they were so bad. Really frustrated me. I don't have quartz connected anymore. Okay, so we got a crafter. Now we should be able to get... do we have the netherite? Yeah, we do have netherite available. So we should be able to do this. Now, do I have a crusher? I have one that's being used over here. That's not going to be of any use to me. So we need to make another crusher. That means we need some lava. Thankfully, we have some lava over here. It's not that they're buggy, it's that they need to be thoroughly specific. Oh, they were buggy for me. They were like super buggy. Maybe those bugs have been fixed at this point. But they're still really annoying. I've never quite understood the, like, why people like that mechanic. It's really annoying. Trying to craft a 9x9x9. Oh god. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Can we pulverize this? No. We can't pulverize the gold to make the gold dust. But for this, we need to put it in the osmium, in the crusher, to get the osmium dust. Trying to get the projectors in the right area is kind of annoying. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So about the projectors, if you have them in the right place for 9x9x9, can you still do lower level crafts inside of it? Or does it have to be only 9x9x9? I don't remember. You can? Okay, cool. Almost forgot we have time in a bottle. Yeah, like I was thinking it could be one of those things where you have to set up a different one for each tier, so that would be an extra like additional grind process. Oh, I don't have the alloy to do this. Yeah, let's get a stack. And some redstone. If you had to do that, you would just cheat in the item. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what's the point, right? Spending that much time doing something. Can you test out something for me, Hikanal? Can you do exclamation first? Oh, I should probably limit Seribot. You were third. Okay, so I need to check who was first. That was Seribot. So I think I need to remove Seribot and Pretzel Rocks, probably, from the script. Because, oh god, why? It's not my fault. Gotta beat the bots if you want to be first. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work, by the way, because I changed up my channel points. So I just copied over the config of CCI from Stoneblock back to this pack. So I didn't know if it was gonna work. Thankfully, it looks like it is. So, oh, the yeet works as well. Okay, there we go. Looks like all of them are working. Oh, I didn't re-enable shrink, did I? Let me just test. Scale, set, base, 0.5. Okay, that works. Okay, let's see if I can re-enable that one. Channel point rewards, shrink, enable. Yeah, hopefully that should have done it. Nice. Infused alloy complete. So 8 energy upgrades, 8 speed upgrades. So that should take care of the crusher. So anything we need to crush now can be done at max speed. I could put the tier installers in here. Do I want to though? Let's see, how difficult are they to make? Basic tier installers. I need 4 more control circuits. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. So, is Nether Chemistry an expert style pack? I got so used to the Cuboid Outpost fast sleep. That seems like really slow now. Okay, so for the Iron Crafter, I just need a chest. Don't think it's expert, probably intermediate though. So there's like changed recipes and stuff. Ow. Thank you, game. There's a bunch of changed recipes. Ah, okay. Okay, can we make the gold, diamond, and netherite crafters? So I need the neural processors, I need the next level crafters for this. Hmm. Okay, let's do one thing. That is not the thing I wanted to do. Yeah, I am. I just need to get like basic crafting started up before that. Hi, McKay. How are you doing? I've never made the I've never made the multi-block crafter before, so I have no idea how to make it. You're doing okay? What? I don't think that's boop. I think you just slapped me. Still playing on Wiggly server because you're a glutton for punishment. I think that's Andromeda automation. I think we need to make a pattern grid, right? For this. It's been a while since I've played with refined storage. So I don't remember all the stuff really quickly. It's fun if you ignore the shenanigans that are crafting recipes and weird progression. Yeah, I think you were saying that in his stream yesterday. That the recipes are unnecessarily gated or something. Oh, only way you can really automate everything at the moment is with XNet. So are recipes gated even for applied energistics? Because I know refined storage was gated. Oh, that's that's no good. I don't know why my time in the bottle keeps going here. So another reason why I like this pack, nothing is unnecessarily gated once you get to the specific tier. Yeah, that's true. I think that's one of the reasons why the pack was so enjoyable to me in the first place, was because there was something that you needed to do, but apart from that, like the pack itself didn't have too many different recipes. A is gated behind end game or end mid game mech. Oof. Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me. Okay. Wait, refined storage needs antimatter? And I think it's a good thing that I didn't play that back then. Good thing that when I was testing it, it was crashing. god, that sounds absolutely awful. That honestly sounds really bad. Okay, I need to figure out a way to get sand up and running. You have all the pieces thanks to Nitsa doing a lot of the work on mech. Actually making the parts is, yeah. Yeah, I can understand. Okay, I definitely need the tier installers for this. Did I not make them? Okay, this is taking way too much power. Wait, why is this going down? It's doing 600 FE per tick. This thing should be able to produce 1024. Yeah, it should be keeping up. Huh. Interesting. So these are not taking any power. The only thing that's taking power is this and this. So that's 240, that's 600. So it's 840. Each process is that much? No. So for the way mechanism works, each of these is 200 FE per tick at max speed and energy. So when you multiply that by 3, it's 600 FE per tick. It used to be that it showed here 200 FE per tick no matter how many slots you had, but they changed that. So the output that it shows over here is the entire amount that the factory needs. It used to be different. Yeah. So earlier they used to have this be 200 FE per tick even though you were at higher tiers, even though only a single process was 200 at max speed and max energy. But yeah, they changed that. Okay, no idea why this is not able to keep up though. This should be doing 1024. Maybe we need an advanced upgrade. That's going to need 4 gold ingots. Let's get some. There's a mosquito somewhere underneath my desk and it's completely biting my legs so much. I hate mosquitoes. Okay, so we got the pipe upgrade. We need to make this the advanced one. There we go. Okay, hopefully that should keep up now. Let's test it out. Gravel. No. Cobblestone. Yeah, that's keeping up now. Hey, squirrel. You're not a mosquito. You're a squirrel. Yeah, okay, so that's keeping up now. We also need to make a smelter. I just realized we need to make a smelter. Oops. So what do we need for this? Oh, we need more control circuits. Okay, I think it's time to get a few more resources. I'm gonna get another stack of gold, a little bit of iron. We need to smelt this up. So I think I'm gonna use the bulk smelter. That'll be much quicker. I'm not sure if this can even be bulk smelted. Yes, it can. I just gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, I forgot we had a hug command. Good to see it still works. Okay, I think that's much faster than having a normal smelter do this. So I think this is good for bulk items. For small amounts of crafts though, we still want to use our smelters. Redstone furnace and all that. I'm pretty sure we had calculated the amount of time this takes. Hey Brocket, thanks for the look. Alright. When you play this back, you're wanting to get to the point you could make a draw wall with a downgrade on it, so you didn't steal all your EMC. Fair enough. How much EMC did you get up to till you finished the pack? Because I got to 60 million without even doing any real EMC. It's just the basic mechanical crystal. Oh, you did finish the pack. Hey Choligas. I tested that yesterday. So I summoned a husk in survival and I died and it didn't crash. So I'm going to assume that it's been fixed. No. What was... Why does this even go in the enricher? What do you make? Oh, it makes gravel again. Dying doesn't crash you anymore. I'm fairly sure falling into the void still does. That doesn't sound too encouraging for a skyblock, you know? I'm not sure that's a good feature to have. That's a good bug to have in a skyblock. Ah, there goes the last of my steel. Wow. If I wasn't paying attention there, that could have been the end. Nice one, Toligas. That was a big eat, by the way. All the way from here to off the edge. Wow. Can't believe you've done this. Yeah, me too. I didn't expect to go that far. That happened in Scarbliss 5.2 infrequently, so it might just be a thing for 1.18. Interesting. Is this the gold dust that Mechanism uses? Because I haven't seen this in a while. Oh, it is. I'm so used to seeing the gold dust from thermal that this looks like really pale in comparison. It looks like pyrite. Fool's gold. Okay, I need to make some more glass. What if I can just bulk blast this one as well? What do you guys think? Should I continue this pack or should I go back to Stoneblock? Because I really wanted to play Stoneblock. I was really hyped for it because it was the first time I would be playing Stoneblock, and I heard so much about Stoneblock 2 that I was really like into it. But the amount of stuff that went wrong with it, it just like it made me feel it made me feel bad. Are you having fun with this pack? I am. But now it'll take some time for me to get back into gear with this thing, because this is like a completely different type of pack to what we were just doing yesterday. Then there's also Cuboid Outpost, which is still left, which I haven't completed. What if I do 5 mod packs? 1 day per mod pack. Monday something else, Tuesday something else, Wednesday something else. My brain would probably blow up if I tried to do that. That would be the worst. Can you imagine? Like Monday, Mechanical Mastery. Tuesday, Cuboid Outpost. Wednesday, Stone Block. Thursday, I don't know, Andromeda Automation. No, I don't think I could handle that. Okay, so I want to try and implement refined storage onto these onto the mechanism machines. Now the last time I did this, I remember that I can put crafters on top of these, or like behind these, or anyway like around these machines. I only need to be able to extract the output using an importer. So how do I do this? I think I might need to remove all of this stuff that I have, honestly. Except for maybe these machines. I might need to remove all of this. It's hard to wait. Yeah, honestly. They came out with a new update today, and I was super excited when I checked the change log. All they did in the update was add a few more washing recipes. So literally the most important bug that makes everything invisible, that's still not fixed yet. It's hard to say what it is because I don't see like there's no crash that's associated with it, right? So it's difficult to say why it's happening. All I know is that when I relogged into the game after changing the config, the issue started popping up. There's a mod that force reloads an area to make things sure. Interesting. Oh, that wasn't a ghost block. It was like all the entities were invisible. So if I had a chest, the chest would be invisible. Then if I went into F5, my character would be invisible. It was like it it was really weird. Then in a drawer like this, there would be no quartz. Survive the thing you had today that we talked about. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Squirrel, that's good to hear. I hope you get some rest. Yeah, so that's like a really weird bug, okay? I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. Yeah, I think we need to make a flux point. We have a flux plug, but we need a point. This should do. Now, how do I want to wire this? I think I need to take this out. This should still be able to keep up because this is 240 FE per tick and this by default is 256. I think 1.18.2 is not as stable as 1.16 was in terms of mods. Then again, I guess you could make that argument for every single previous version for the most part. Hi Gutarika, is this your new starting time? Not exactly. I'm having a bit of a stream schedule mix right now because of stuff in my work. Hey Legend. So my office is starting a new project, which I'm probably going to be assigned to, and I'm like working on that. So my stream timing is being like shifted around. So right now it's 1 hour before I normally start. Hey Heat. And I'm only streaming for 2 hours instead of three. But to cover up the hours that I lost, I am streaming this Saturday. So tomorrow for me. So I will be doing an extra stream. How's it going, Heat? I'm doing well. I didn't get enough sleep yesterday. Probably because of the mosquitoes. Really annoying. So I woke up a little bit feeling distinctly unrested. Yeah. So we normally don't get mosquitoes at this time of the year because it's like winter. So I don't know where these guys came from. But they're really annoying. I need to get that mosquito repellent spray because the one that I had before is over. Yeah, the lemon spray. I was actually looking at it just yesterday. Oh, I can make it myself? I don't know how to make that. I should probably take a look. Basically, I just want it for my legs because my legs go under my desk, right? And mosquitoes like to stay in dark places, under the desks and stuff like that. You have a device in your office, don't have problems with mosquitoes, but gnats sneak in and buzz around your lights and head. Yeah, those pesky little insects. Always annoying. Eucalyptus oil and lemon with some water in a spray bottle. That sounds good. I might be able to do that. It has a fan that pushes them into a sticky tape thing and a UV light to attract them. I think I know what you mean. I think I've seen that before. Does it make like a small buzzing noise or something? I think I've seen that device. I don't know what it's called though. Turn it off when streaming, it's very quiet though. I mean, if I can find it for cheap, then I might as well go and get that. Okay, I think this should be enough, right? I just need to make sure that the area is lit up. Now there's only one space over here. Hubby says to check around the house for stagnant water. Can you? Yeah, on Discord is fine. Over here, it'll just get eaten automatically. Hey Kevin, how you doing? It's good to see you. Okay, I think this should be good. I'm going to put my mechanism stuff over here. I'm going to try and route a cable from refined storage underneath and have it go all the way over here. Oh yeah, it's exclamation point Discord. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get some pipes. Pretty good, how are you? I'm doing well. I was just saying earlier to these guys that I didn't get enough sleep. So I woke up feeling a bit cranky. But I think I'm good now. It took me a while to get going compared to normal. I'm normally up and running pretty quick. Okay, so I think I'm gonna remove these. Okay, I need a better magnet. This one is really bad. Is there any other magnet available? Nope. That's it. I guess I could use the magnet upgrade from the backpacks, but then that would have to mean opening the backpack every time. Yeah, it wasn't the best time because, like we were just discussing, because of the mosquitoes. They don't normally trouble me. I don't know what's gotten into them. I'm usually pretty immune from mosquito bites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send you a link via DM on Discord. It's not the exact model you have, but similar. Okay, sounds good. I'll check it out. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so if I do this, yeah, that should be 256 and we should be able to upgrade it like so. One of the more recent updates to this pack kind of messed up one of your automations. Yeah, that always like really annoys me when something breaks in a pack update. It works so well, it's actually gross how many small insects you have in your house. Yeah, I see like some insects like crawling in the corners sometimes, and I would never expect to see them, so it would always like really surprise me how many there are. Kevin, I hear that mosquitoes love sweet people, which is why I'm really surprised why they're biting me. Oh. Crushing factory goes here. Infusing. I think I need to make another infusing factory. Or maybe 2 of them. Then I think I'll put the thermal machines on this side. So redstone furnace. I don't think I'm even going to use this anymore, but might as well have it for emergencies. Okay, I think magma crucible is going to be necessary because we need to make lava. Then the induction smelter is also necessary for the alloys, but I'm not sure. This is cuboid? No, this is a different pack. It's called Mechanical Mastery. I was playing this before we started experiencing some crashes due to a bug, which seems to have been fixed. So that's why we are back in the pack. Okay, gear working die. This thing goes in the multi-servo press. Then, okay, so we didn't put the pyrolyzer down, so we can remove this. The nullifier and stuff. Don't need that. Now, we need to make some crafters. Okay, so there's going to be some crafters that go on the top of this, and then we need some importers which go on the back. So in order to do that, we're definitely going to need some more glass. I don't think 114 is going to be enough. Let's get 3 more stacks. This thing always always gets me a little bit. I always think that the energy is going to just start dropping, but it's just like hovering over at the top over here. Okay, is there any other way of making sand which is like faster? I guess I could use the crushing wheels. Let's see how fast this thing works. I mean, this is at maximum speed, right? 2048 stress units. Okay, that's pretty fast. I think this could keep up with an ultimate crushing factory. Let's try this. That's at 48 and it's done. In the meantime, how many did we do here? Okay, I think the ultimate one would still be faster. But for that, we would probably need to make the ultimate one. Can't really compare the basic one to the fastest crushing wheels. Oh, this thing is loud. I think I'll take this and put it in the bulk blaster. We also need to figure out a way to automate the effigies, because that is like one of the things in this pack, the effigy. So this thing allows you to summon all these creatures, and the recipe for this is calcite and soulstone. So calcite is made from bone meal and stone, and the soulstone needs glowstone, lapis, and redstone. So we need to figure out a way to automate this process so that we can have plenty of effigies. I would recommend this pack to anyone who wants to play just tech mods. It's a pretty decent pack. Okay, so if I want to make crafters, like multiple crafters, right? Let's see how many I want to make. So the infusing factory can't really work by itself using a crafter, because the crafter can only input items to one side, right, of the mechanism machines, and the infusing factory requires 2 inputs. So it requires the item and it requires the infused type. So in order to do that, we would probably need to have like a buffer chest, or alternatively we could have an exporter with a the crafting upgrade, which will constantly keep filling this inventory with an infused type. But I don't think we have the resources to do that right now. So for now, I guess we can just do a buffer chest. So we need to figure that out. Need an exporter if you can get an interface to work with the inputs and outputs. Yeah, I think an interface might be able to work. But in that case, let's see. I need to put a crafter, let's say on top over here, then an interface on the back, and the interface would be able to pull out the items from the output slot and also input items into the infuse type. But then that would also need a crafting upgrade, right? If we did an interface, yeah, but that would again have the same issue as the exporter, because we would not be able to stock all of those items. And then if I wanted to do that, I would need multiple infusing factories anyway, because one of them would be per type. I mean, it can be done. It can be done. It's just a question of whether I want to do it right now. I think for now I'm just going to put a buffer chest over there and have it sorted out. Let's get a chest. We want some transporters. And what we can do is just do one of these, put the chest over here. I guess I could do this on the side. Yeah, that works. So the crafter will point into the chest, and then from the chest, we just set the inputs. This is going to be the input for the top. From the left, we're going to only accept items into the extra slot, and we're going to output out the back. That's going to be the way this works. Let's take our morphing tool and set this to extract. Hey King Zulu, there's no longer any channel point redemption for first. There's an exclamation point first command. But I still need to add SediBot to the blacklist so that it doesn't claim first. Okay, so I think we need to make a few of... Yeah, Mr. Wiggly was kind enough to provide that script. So that's the same one that he has. So anyone who types exclamation point first will be able to see who was first and what number they were. Okay, I have a few ingots. Now, how much binding do I have? 192, not bad. Redstone, we have plenty of. Silicon, we have plenty of. So I should be able to make at least, let's say 16 of these processors, the basic ones. And then for the advanced ones, we need some diamonds. I guess 4 should do for now. It doesn't go by who typed the command. No, it should. So you type the first command, it says that you were 9th. And SediBot was first. So it keeps a track of who was first for that stream. McKay was 4th, shouldn't you be 5th? No, it's not on who types the command. It's on when you first chatted in chat. Like your first chat message is recorded as your attendance kind of thing. So if you were the 9th person to speak in chat, then you will be 9th for that stream. It's not on who redeems, like who presses or who does the command. Yeah, correct. Yes. Got a little bit confused over there. But that's basically it. Can I do this? Yes, I can. So that's one crafter done. Now, which one should I do next? I think I want to do the smelter, because the smelter is going to be really important for us. This thing is going to turn glass into sand. Did I just say glass into sand? I meant sand into glass. Yeah. You can tell I've not had enough sleep. Okay, so for the importers, we are going to need some destruction cores. Now, I think I have, what, 2 of these? Yeah. So let's make some more. I think 2 should be enough. Oh, I think R is being used for something. So for some reason, R is being used to sort this. I'm not sure why. To sort my inventory. I don't know why you would have R to sort the inventory. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, that should now be fixed. Nice. I was wondering why that was constantly happening. That's an old keybind? I don't think I've ever seen R to sort inventory before. It's like the first time I've ever seen it. I've always seen it as middle mouse button. Skyblock packs have had that since 1.10. To be honest, I've never played a Skyblock pack before 1.16. So I'm guessing that's why I didn't know about this. Okay, I don't think I can... Yeah, I had a feeling. Can't get that any higher than that. So we're going to move this way and connect up the cables. Oh, of course. One shot. Was it 1 or 2 or 3? 2. Usually nowadays they use a button on the UI or middle mouse. Yeah, I'm used to middle mouse. I've always used middle mouse for sorting. Yeah, there we go. So the crafters are now active, and the importers should also be active. Nice. So if we put a recipe over here to make glass, that should work. Except for the fact that we don't have any patterns. So we miss... so using the wrong recipe. Why would you use this? Okay, let's see if we can make some more patterns. We can. Still pretty slow, even for an iron crafter. I'm guessing because it doesn't have any speed upgrades in it. But we should be able to change that once we get a little bit of sugar and stuff going. So the first thing I want to do is make the recipe for glass. That's just going to be sand in a smelter. That's the recipe. So if we ever run out of glass, this should automatically be able to smelt it. Let's test it out though. Oh, hang on, hang on. Before we do anything, we need to make sure we set the outputs for this. So the input is going to be up top from the crafter, and the output is going to be from the back of the machine. That's where our import is. So now if we request for, let's say 16. Yeah, look at that. I'm guessing that because the importer doesn't have any speed upgrades, it won't be able to keep up once there's a lot of stuff being smelted. So I think we need to put a few speed upgrades in here. So what do we need in order to make some speed upgrades? Let's take a look. So we need we need quartz enriched iron, we need the upgrades, and we need some sugar. So sugar is just, you can get that from sugarcane, which we have almost like unlimited of. So that shouldn't be too difficult. That recipe is done. Now, in order to make quartz enriched iron, we're going to need quartz. Now I have a storage bus over here, or external storage. I'm so used to calling it a storage bus now because of applied energistics. But we have one external storage here. Unfortunately, that's connected to our transmutation interface. So we need to make another one if we want that to be connected to a quartz drawer. So we'll put this crafting recipe up here, and then I need to make an external storage. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. Right, so where do I put this drawer? Now, unfortunately, you can't put two external storages in one block space. Like for example, I couldn't put one drawer over here and have two external storages between them. That's not how refined storage works. I'll probably just need to do this. Set the priority higher and get a cable. That should do it. So yeah, there you go. 1444 quartz. That's exactly the amount in here. Perfect. So now if I request for some quartz enriched iron, yep, that's done. Nice. Okay, what's next? We need the upgrades. Refined upgrade. So in order to make this, we're going to need the improved processor. I think it's time for us to make all the processor recipes. First one is the basic, then the advanced, no, the improved, then the advanced. And we should also make the super advanced one from reborn storage. Is that reborn storage? Yeah, it is. And then the one from extra storage as well. These can all go into a smelting crafter. And then we also need to make the patterns for the raw versions. So many different types of processors. I'm pretty sure the raw one also it also needs the raw, improved, and advanced. So this is going to be a nested craft. Okay, and how do you make the process of binding again? Oh, I can use oil clumps for this. So those have EMC. So this should be fine. And then for silicon, we need to make a recipe for quartz. So these are all going to be normal processes and processes, and this one will be a smelting recipe. Oh, I see a piglin. Thank you. Okay, so that's some of the basic recipes done. We also need to get an upgrade recipe. So I think we're going to make all the recipes for this. So that's just going to be upgrade, speed upgrade, and maybe a stack upgrade as well. Stack is basically this just 4 speed upgrades combined. Any other upgrades that we need? Trying to think of them. I guess we could do the crafting upgrade if we ever need it. Oh, I should do the cores as well. So that's going to need some more patterns. Best thing about the auto crafting is that it not only does it for you, but it also tells you what stuff you're missing. So it gives you a good idea of what you need to be working towards. And I think that's why it's such an important part of modded Minecraft, because there's so many things that you need to do in comparison to vanilla Minecraft that you can like get lost really easily. Like, can you imagine if you had to make like an ultimate solar panel or something from Solar Reborn, or a solar panel Flux Reborn or something like that? If you needed to make the ultimate solar panel, you need to make like 262,000 leadstone solar panels for that. And you need like 1.7 million redstone and lapis and stuff. That would have been annoying. Do you work from home or do you have an office you to go to? I'm currently working from home. So that's what's actually allowing me to stream. I wouldn't have ever been able to stream if I had to work from office, because it would take me an extra hour to get ready and like travel. So all of that time would have to be cut from my stream time. I've been really lucky so far, but who knows with this new project that our office is getting. I'm not sure if I'll be able to continue that. Hi cat. Okay, so we made the cores. I think another thing that we should have on AutoCraft, actually eat cat, is the importers and exporters, and the cables as well. How are you doing today, cat? Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, this yeet is a little bit strong. I think I want to keep this off of exact. Finished to dino and he's turned out so dopey and adorable. Okay, I should be able to use the oak logs, right? To make the chests. That's the one which you posted in Discord, didn't you? Or was that something else? I saw that yesterday at night just before sleeping, I think. I'm hoping that's the same one. Yeah, he was in the pile of leaves. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that that was the same one we were talking about. That one was really cute. Okay, so if I ask for an exporter, are you going to be able to craft? Available one, oh, that's it's all available. Okay, never mind then. I should probably remove this furnace that I have over here. I don't need this thing anymore. Right, let's get back to work. Advanced universal cables, mechanical pipes, logistical transporters. Not sure why that is a quest. But I think that's the only thing remaining in this chapter, apart from sulfur dust and gunpowder. So how do you get sulfur dust? It's either the pressurized reaction chamber or the chemical injection chamber. Both of these processes will take some time because this one needs hydrogen chloride and this one will need oxygen. I mean, oxygen is something that we have available over here. So we could just use this. Okay, let's see if we can set up a pressurized reaction chamber. So that's going to need a couple of chemical tanks. That's fine. And an enrichment chamber, which needs some steel. I am out of steel. Yeah, would hope so. Especially in a skyblock. With us being as high up as we are. The air should be super thin over here, but we're at Y level 68. Ah, we were this close to greatness. We were so close. Okay, so this thing is outputting enriched iron, which we do not want. We only want to output the steel. Or we want to blacklist enriched iron actually. So this thing is in blacklist mode, so if we put enriched iron over here, it should not be able to extract it anymore. It will extract steel dust though. And I could just make a recipe that says steel dust can be smelted into steel. So if I request steel dust and it has, if I request steel ingots and it has steel dust, it should be able to craft them. There you go. That was easy. So for steel casing, I need to drink some water. Just hang on. Throat congestion is really messing with me. It's getting worse, I think, because it's winter. So the cold is really affecting it. What was I doing? Pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, so this thing needs water, right? In order to make sulfur dust? No, yes. It needs water and it needs oxygen, and then it can turn charcoal or coal into sulfur dust. It also produces hydrogen. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is set this up over here, and we can have an extra chemical tank. Basically what this tank is going to do is just going to act as a buffer for hydrogen. So I'm going to set this to input and output out the back, auto eject on, and for the gases you want this to be input from the back and output from the top. Right, hopefully this should be all good, and we can control it with our XNet controller from here. So I just set energy over here. Hopefully that Works. And then we also need to set water, so that should start filling up because of our aqueous accumulator over here. Okay, so the next thing, I don't really think we need items for this because we'll be putting the items in manually. The next thing we need is to set this. Now, is this an advanced connector? It is not. So we can't really use different sides of the machine. So I think we need to get an upgrade kit to advance that connector. That's going to need a diamond. I think the pulverizer gives you the maximum amount of diamonds in this pack so far. It gives you up to 3 every single time. The enrichment chamber only gives you 2. Okay, so this is now upgraded, which means we should be able to access other sides of the electrolytic separator. So if I say I'm going to output oxygen from the top, there's nothing on the top over here, but the XNet connector should be able to recognize that its output is from the top and provide the output to the reaction chamber. I'm going to make another chemical channel, and this is going to be extracting gas from the top of this machine and inserting it in here. There you go. That was easy. That should slowly start increasing. And now, because we have this set to output on top, anytime we produce any hydrogen, it should go into this tank. And if we set this to dumping excess, then it should always allow the excess chemicals, excess hydrogen to be dissipated. So let's go ahead and test this out. I need a little bit of coal. Maybe we should just turn this into a block. This is using 2 Fe per tick. So the pressurized reaction chambers are pretty good in terms of energy efficiency. They're pretty slow though. I might need to put the speed and energy upgrades in here. I'm not sure this is meant to be this slow. Or maybe it's because it's the block form. That might be 9 times more. That might be 9 times slower than the normal coal. Yeah, there you go. So sulfur dust is done, the hydrogen went up here. Then for the next one, we need some gunpowder. I mean, I guess I could just get that as it is. I have 1 gunpowder, so that's a quest complete. That's not the intended way to do it. You're supposed to get gunpowder by mixing charcoal, nitrate, dust and sulfur. But I think I had one from a creeper or something earlier. That's probably how I got that. Okay, so effigy automation. Place the click machine facing a wall to activate effigies. It doesn't use power, so you set it to click as fast as you want. Accumulators can easily pick up their loot, and RF tools timers can constantly activate droppers. It's just one way to do this. If you have another idea, feel free to do it your way. So I'm guessing this is to automate the these effigies, but we still haven't like automated how to make them. You used to be able to get it a different way, and it's annoying that you can't anymore. Like the gunpowder. Don't you just get it from creepers? I mean, we could just set up a mob farm. That would do it. Oh, different way than that. Okay, well, I don't know any other way. Oh, did I make a crafting recipe for the crafter? I don't think I did. There you go. And one for the machine casing as well. So if I ask for a crafter now. Okay, so I'm missing diamonds and I'm missing iron. But apart from that, we should be able to make this. Nice. I think it's time to get a stack of diamond ore. Just wanting something I can't remember what the heck it was. Yeah, the you can see the importer is definitely not keeping up. So we need to make some speed upgrades as soon as possible. Now, do we have any integral components in this? We have one hardened component, but that's not going to be enough. I think I'm going to put the flux linkage amplifiers in there. I don't know what this like weird FOV thing is that happens sometimes. Okay, so if I wanted to make this, I need some electrum plates, some redstone flux coils, and some lead gears. Now I should be able to make this in the multi-server press, but I don't have any electrum. So let's make some. I need 3 gold. Do I need 3 gold? Yes, and 3 silver. That'll end up with 6 electrum, which is the exact amount we need. And we can just use the multi-server press. How are you doing? Okay, not bad. Upgrading the thermal machines is quite a bit more difficult than upgrading the mechanism machines. Like, because you need to go through all the alloying process to make all the different types of like alloys, like signalum, lumium, electrum, what else, invar, constantan, enderium. That's I think the main one. Whereas with mechanism, all you need is gold and osmium. Really makes it much easier. Okay, do we have any lead? I don't think we have enough. Let's get some more. Oh, great. We have 2 different types of lead. Yeah, that should make 2 lead gears first. I would expect that the output for the lead dust would be this thermal lead ingot, but apparently that hasn't been done. Oh, that's not going to be nearly enough. We need 6 gears. 6 gears, so that's going to need 4 more gears, which is 16 lead ingots. That's going to be 8 of these. No, that's a lot more. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking. Like, shouldn't this lead dust be O dictionary so that we get the thermal series lead ingots? That would make sense to me. You see that just happen again? The FOV just like it takes a jump when you run from here. What is that? Is it because I'm going over the water? Whoa. What is that? Why am I able to walk on water? Is it because of the amulet? Oh, it is. So apparently if you have the Evertide amulet, you can just walk on water. Yeah, this is new. Just expanded your lava generation power generation stuff 10 times. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. Hopefully this still gives me lead gears. Does the fire amulet let you walk on lava? I wonder if it does. Let's see. How do I test that out? I guess I do have some lava over here. Oh, it does. It does let me walk on lava. I never knew that was a thing. I have a lot to learn when it comes to Project E. Question, has the red bar moving around the screen have always been there? No, that is new. I did that yesterday. I think it still needs some fixing. I think the bottom one looks a little bit thicker than the rest. Yeah, that should be much faster now. I like the look of it though. I'm glad someone noticed. Looks thinner on the right. Yeah, it's not like perfect. There's the way it works is there's some sort of white space around around it, like on the outside. So I'm not able to adjust it perfectly on the edges of OBS. So I need to try and like fine tune it a little bit. I spent 2 hours trying to do it yesterday in between work, but I wasn't able to get it perfect. Okay, so the only thing that's left now is the fissile fuel production. Apart from that, oh, we need to set up the alloys. That's going to be more patterns needed. Can we make 64 now? We're missing redstone and iron. Okay, that's easily doable. You have a question about A2. Is there a way to set a filter on a disk for a mod? I'm not sure there is. I mean, you can partition the cells. You can partition the storage drives using the cell workbench. But I don't think you can set it to filter for one mod specifically. Like, if anyone else knows a way to do it, please feel free to correct me. But I personally don't think I've ever seen a way to do that. Okay, so we need to put the redstone through the enrichment chamber because this gives you 12. redstone per operation. Yeah, is there anything in is there anything specifically that you need? They should give us plenty of iron. So also start processing it. So this thing does like 9 to 12, isn't it? One block is 9 raw, so 9 to 12. So that's 3 to 4. 3 is to 4. Okay, we definitely need a stack and speed upgrades for that importer over there. So let's check. Upgrades, can we make a stack? Yes, we can. That's probably going to need some processors. So it's going to need to wait for this. Yeah, there you go. You got the stack upgrade. Now I think we also need 3 speed upgrades, and that's the maximum speed you can go. I don't think you can go any faster than this, can you? So 1 stack and 3 speed, that's the maximum you can do. Yeah, that's much faster. Hey random gear, you can go even faster than that? How so? I would love to know. Auto output into an interface. Also, if I put an interface over here, would that be faster? Let's try. Intergaze. Hey Dark Helmet, interface is instant if you can push items into it. You'd still be limited by the upgrades, but it's better to place into 9 slots instead of exporting one at a time. Exporting? I'm importing items. Add? Oh, there's an ad. Oh. What did you mean by exporting one at a time? Because I'm trying to import items to the system. Or did you mean importing one at a time? Got a little bit confused by that statement over there. No, I meant random gear. I understood what you said, Dark Emmet. The importer can only import up to 6 to 7 items per run. Ah, okay. Let's check it out. So if I'm using an interface, so what's the point of importers if you have interfaces? Like aren't they useless then? Oh, I guess that makes sense. So if I did that, okay, that is pretty fast. Yeah, I suppose that is pretty fast. It's definitely faster than doing it one by one. So I'm guessing when this smelting factory is at ultimate tier, that would be much faster. Yeah, absolutely. I guess that makes sense. Then I could probably replace this importer with a interface as well. This one is for the infusing factory. Oh, that's not going to work right now because I have stuff smelting over here. Okay, is there any way to filter the interface import though? Now I know you can filter these, the importers, but can you filter these? Because if not, then I don't want to use this. Nope. Okay, not using this then, because we want to blacklist enriched iron. So we want to blacklist enriched iron so that we don't, import that into our system. I still haven't put the recipes for that yet, but now we have the pattern, so we should be able to do that. In order to make steel, thank you, Skurun. Honestly, you froze me over there for a second. I didn't know how to respond to that. How will it get into the other slot to upgrade into steel? Into the other slot? I'm just going to have two different recipes. So I'm going to have two different infusing factories. No, I just want to make the infuser. So that's going to need one more furnace. That's fine. So one more of these. Generally do one for steel. So what I try to do is I try to make refined storage do the minimum amount of work. So put this over here. I need to remove this. Oh god, please don't go into the void. Okay, so this is what I was planning to do earlier, but I was being lazy, so I decided not to do it. And I'm going to do it again anyway. So, I'm just going to whitelist this and put steel dust. That's going to be the import from here. And we're going to set this machine side to input items from the top and output to the right. And then this one is just going to be, yes, extra can be on the front. Yeah, that works. So the way this is going to work is I need a chest. It's going to be connected over here. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Obviously I can make this a little bit better. Maybe I can put this on the left. Yeah, that would probably be a lot easier.
But realize there's a lot of false imagery out there.
All of this stems from the fact that you can't put input and extras on the same side. If Mechanism could just fix that, that would be much appreciated.
So-and-so upcoming producer is hitting the charts or is on the scene. They're written all the same way.
I'm gonna put extras on the top. So then all I need to do is this, right? No. I keep forgetting how I want to set this up. There we go. That should do it.
Being consumer is not problematic in itself.
ありがとうだってばよ。
Thank you for following, Bubblestock. Welcome in. Mechanism can input output to the same side? Yes, it can, but it still cannot input two different items from the same side. So if I wanted to input and extra from the same side, the input slot and this, I still have to use different sides. Unless I use XNet, of course. But I can't like go to this input items config and set this to input/extra. That's not a thing. I wish it was, but not yet. Maybe in the future. I have asked Pup to see if that's possible, but as of now she said that it's not really in the works right now because there's different ways to get past it. So it's not like a pressing issue right now. Okay, so this is going to be the recipe. Hey Zesty. Alright, since you're here, can you do the exclamation point Zesty command? And let me know if you can hear anything.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
But then you have an accidental hit on YouTube. They step out there and then
I remember that from your stream and I had to make it your command, Zesty. I remember the day when we were playing, and I think it was Ocean Block or something, and you played this video because you remembered the Indian guy under the water. And I've said it to only work with you, so you're the only person who can do this command. Yeah, go follow Zesty. Really amazing streamer. Really chill guy. Very fun to be in his stream. I'm normally always there when he's playing. I've got a few others as well. Like if someone does exclamation point XP. What happened to Stoneblock? Too many bugs. Too many bugs. Oh, I should sleep. Squirrel, I don't have a command for you yet. I've been trying to figure out what would be good enough for you. Because nothing I could come up with right now it deserves your name on it. So we crashed out 3 times yesterday. Yeah, I was watching. I was definitely there. Yeah, there's a lot of issues. A lot of... Like yesterday when I was playing, like towards the end of the stream, all my entities were invisible. Like I was invisible, the mobs that were attacking me were invisible, my chests were invisible, my drawers were invisible. It was a bad time. Okay, we need to set up the recipe. No, I don't need to type recipe. I want this. So all I'm going to do is set up 1 iron ingot over here. And we're going to say this is a recipe. If you can't see them, open your eyes. I tried that. It didn't work because I didn't have eyes. My eyes were also invisible. Okay, so this is going to be the recipe, right? 1 iron ingot gives you 1 steel dust. Now, I don't have a commands command yet. I've only just started adding stuff, so that's going to take the iron ingots and put them over here. And I also realized that I need to have some enriched coal in this recipe. Enriched carbon, that's the one. Obviously we don't have any enriched carbon, so that's not going to go in the chest, but we need to set that up with the enriching factory. So we need another crafter. Shurg. This is one of my favorite commands that I just made the day before yesterday. Oh, I already had an importer on my enriching factory. I'm scary? What? Why am I scary? Okay, so enriching factory, this thing should now import items. Now we need to make a recipe for carbon. So carbon is going to be enrichment chamber coal. So there we go. Now that that's set up, let's see if we can request some steel ingots. Now if we do not have any in our system, let's request for 8 of these. So that's going to be... Oh, this is wrong. Oh, good thing I checked this. There's a soundtrack for Stone Block 3. Now this needs to be 8 ingots. And this needs to be 8 steel dust. Is it 8? No, it should be 4. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, this is not gonna work, is it? Yeah. I need to do this. This needs to be extra on the top. And I need another transporter. Let's try this. Now, I'm not sure if mechanism does first in, first out, or whether it does round robin. Can anyone confirm? If I have a pipe, if I have a transporter attached to the chest and I put 2 items in here, is it going to equally distribute them? Or does it go first to this and then, like, does it prioritize the nearest machines first? Because if that's the case, then this won't work. Closest first? Okay, that's not gonna work then. We need to send this to round robin. So there is a way to get this to round robin, but that's going to be through pipes, item pipes. And we need to get a pipe upgrade. I'm pretty sure we should be able to do this with the improved pipe upgrade. Where's my wrench? That's the one. And then we should be able to set this to distribute round robin. And I wanna... okay, I should be only able to extract the carbon from here. So that should be doable. So if I ask for... I think I need to have this set to 2 and 8. That should do. Now this one can go. That's the old pattern. We don't need that anymore. So this should be 8 iron ingots and 2 enriched carbon. And then both the enriched carbon should go into each of these infusing factories. Let's test it out. Let's hope that this works. So if I ask for 1 steel dust, it's going to craft 8 of these. Just need somebody to break out the Ender IO conduits to a standalone mod. Well, I mean, laser IO exists. Okay, there we go. Looks like that has split perfectly. That's going to be... Oh, there's no upgrades in this. I forgot about that. There's no upgrades in this factory. But yeah, that's working. That's definitely working. Look at that. Steel dust. Okay, I'm glad this worked. So all the steel dust should be done now. I'm not sure if that was the craft I requested. Did I request steel dust or did I request the ingots? I want to try that again. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do this. I requested the dust. Okay, so let's try 8 of these. That's going to be 8 of these. Okay, that seems to be working. I did ingots first, then cancelled to do dust. Nice. Good thing someone else is paying attention because I definitely am not. But unfortunately, this craft is going to be the last thing we have to do today because I have gone past my time. Need to get going and start my work soon. Who said I was paying attention? I am, because you definitely were. There we go. That works. That works. It's not the best automation I've ever done, but it works. That's what matters. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's get some cobblestone. And let's hit this button. Alright, who's streaming today? Let's see, who's on my following list? Have a good one. Thank you, sir. You too. Oh, there's a Mr. Wiggly. He just started. Let's go hit Mr. Wiggly. I don't normally get to raid Mr. Wiggly this early. Doesn't like I normally used to stream for 1 hour after the time that I'm currently streaming. But there we go. Raid has been created. If you want to help with the raid, please go ahead and copy the raid message. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second raid message. Today we're going to be raiding Mr. Wiggly. I think everyone over here knows who he is, but for those of you who don't, he's a Minecraft streamer just like me. He plays with CCI just like me. I learned it from him. He's really good with CCI. So let's go ahead and show some love to Mr. Wiggly. I will be back tomorrow. I don't normally stream on Saturdays, but I will be live tomorrow because I'm trying to make up for the hours that I lost in this week because of my schedule change. I don't have an updated schedule yet, so I can't tell you guys that I'll be back at like a particular time, but I should hopefully be back tomorrow around the same time as today. Like I'll probably start late tomorrow, but I'll be going for a lot longer. So be sure to catch the stream tomorrow. I hope to be able to do a lot more in Mechanical Mastery tomorrow. So hopefully I shall see you guys then. Until then, everyone, thank you for joining the stream. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and have an excellent time zone.